So Texas Tech's offense will be first on the attack. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all... All those things are really, really good, but you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Bring in the heat. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Quarterback making checks. Toss to the outside. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here.
Wide open spaces. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is.
There he goes. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Red Raiders back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now. He is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that coverage.
Oh, they're after him. Snagged in the middle. It's Carter.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Not even 2 minutes in, and they're already in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Tight end now in motion. The run from the shotgun. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown!
a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Need. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Houston Cougars offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. Back to pass, it's Wegman. Got it set up on the outside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Broussard. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
A great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got room to work. Powers through the defender. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Houston has it with a first and goal. Off play action. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And really kind of a Jekyll and Hyde opening drive for the defense in the game. They've given up some yards and they've given up some big plays, but they've also got 2 sacks now already. So a little bit.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And he had the extra point to finish the drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's caught. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll keep it on the ground. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
He'll try to do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Red Raiders come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Morton. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Oh, better look out! There he goes! Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. You force them into 3rd and medium. Now you get a situation where you're playing pass, but, man, got to do a better job of keeping that rabbit in the cage. Don't let him outside the pocket, because when he does, you see right there, he chews up 10 quick and gets that 3rd down conversion.
And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played 1 quarter. Absolutely nothing settled, deadlocked after 1 period of play as we have a look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Fires downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Scanning the field, it's Wegman. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Slithers into space. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. And
a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Gets it to him on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Making side adjustments here. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He's going for it all. He's got it at the 30. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Wants to throw. It's Wegman. Got it in the middle. It's York. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Cougars are facing third and inches.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
He makes a catch. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. And the Cougars will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Cougars!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point is good. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for room. It's Joyner. It's a seam wide open. Turning on the Jets. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
And the Red Raiders come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got an open man. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
And on that play, great job by the receiver working his way through the traffic in the middle of the field. That's a crossing route. It's going to take him a couple seconds to get all the way to the other side of the field, but really nice awareness by him, making the catch, coming up with a big play.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to throw, it's Morton. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
And those QBs will tell you it starts from the waist down, and the feet have to be tied really well with the upper body and with the mechanics. And you could tell, drifted a little bit there. Because of that, inaccurate throw.
This time he's got his man. Perfectly thrown ball. Nice catch. Good tackle, but it's 1st and goal from the 5. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Connors. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Makes the grab on the shot. Running room in the middle. Touchdown, Houston. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. Trailed a little bit in the first half. Stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Morton. Fires to the tight end. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And that's just a timing route. And if I'm a quarterback and they're going to sit back in zone, when I run those crossers, man, I just wait for that zone window to open up, anticipate it a little bit, chunk that thing, and let my receiver do the rest of the work.
Flushed out of the pocket. And to get rid of it quickly. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Get the quarterback off his spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on him. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all 3 of those on this play and finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play on the quarterback.
They'll immediately call timeout.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Hudson. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Red Raiders started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Now from inside the red zone. Still looking, on the move. Fires to the wideout. Looking to get it in. He stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a 1st and goal. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Give to the running back. Got the first down and still on his feet. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Back to throw, it's Wegman. Pocket breaking down. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today.
The Red Raiders will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Broussard.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense and zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it and advance and get what he can get.
They'll run this play from the pistol. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Looking to pass. It's Wegman. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. And the returner is stopped. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Virgil. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I just love the job this offensive line is doing in this game, communicating pre-snap. They know where the pass rush is coming from, and they're working their single and double teams and not giving up any ground. Just look how clean that pocket was for the quarterback to throw from.
They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Now rolling to the left. Bought a little time, lets it go. Somehow fits it into that traffic. And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball.
Well, if you're on defense, I mean, that's the way you want to get this quarterback running. He's right-handed, so get him to go to his left where you expect the accuracy to come way down. If they continue to do that, that's going to work in the defense's favor.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They go to the ground. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give is to Williams. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. Don't always have to get rid of it quickly if you have that type of protection and enough time for a receiver to run that slow-developing route.
No doubt. He comes across the field. There's going to be a time where he's going to be open. Nice job by the QB seeing it, delivering the strike with the great protection.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. Give to the big fullback. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage.
And we're seeing a bit of the bend-don't-break attitude by the defense now. Obviously, they've given up some plays to allow the offense to get down in the situation. But with their backs against the wall, this is the best we've seen this defense play. They're having no...
He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the run, it's Connors. Can't get him to the ground. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Rides to the back and leaves it on the option. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage, tried to break out the spin move and still couldn't get loose. The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Connors. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Connors. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
A strike downfield. He's brought down the one to play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll leave it with him. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and after that big run, the defense answers. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. To the air. It's Weckman. Makes the catch, and he will score. Down Houston, hello. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step one accomplished, but this offense obviously still has work to do. But the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. They tack on the extra point, and they're down a touchdown, 35-28. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Tennessee is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Neyland and Fulmer and Majors, this has not been a blowout today in Knoxville. They're up by 4 over Texas A&M. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Red Raiders will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Got a man, it's Connors. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Looking for a man. It's Weckman. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the big fella. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. To the ground with the back. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Tight end finds a soft spot. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be first and goal. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the fourth with a touchdown. Touchdown, Houston! Hello! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Caught in the backfield, it's Joyner. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's first and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down. And the Red Raiders really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Back to pass, it's Morton. Throws to the tight end. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Connors. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly to the tight end. It's a running room. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Houston getting set, looking at first and 10. The give to the back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Thomas. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Pulls it in. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense right on the doorstep. They can grab the lead late as time continues to wind down. With the run on first and goal. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Back to throw, it's Weckman. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to scramble. Slings it downfield. Complete to the right. Oh, a lot of space. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out. This quarterback has to stay calm, cool, and collected and drive his team down for a score late in the 4th. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throwing on the run. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. The points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news.